Yo, what up, dogs? Welcome back to another edition of What Did I Buy for My Movie Collection this week. And I just want to jump right in on it. The boutique shop was having a 15% sale on, I guess, horror movies. And I'm not a huge horror fan, but this week I actually picked up a couple. And I think I'm starting to figure out what my horror genre of preference is. And it's like occult, magic, vampires, werewolves, like stuff like that is my type of horror genre. And even like horror comedy, I think is also my horror genre. So with that in mind, let's just dive into the stack. I picked up 5 movies. I hope you like what I got because I am actually quite happy with what I picked up this week. And I cannot wait to watch all 5 of these films eventually. So the first movie up in the stack is The Outfit. This movie came out in 2022. It's an R-rated film. It's a crime drama mystery. It's directed and written by Graham Moore and stars Mark Reliance and Zoe Deutsch. And I hope I pronounced her last name correctly. The logline on IMDb says, an expert cutter must outwit a dangerous group of mobsters in order to survive a frightful night. This is 100% a blind buy for me, and I knew nothing about this film until I recently saw Chris Stuckman's best films of 2022. And in that, he had The Outfit, this movie right here, listed I think in like top 8 or top 7 or something like that. And he talked about it and it sounded really interesting. He is the only person that I came across that actually mentioned this movie in their 2022 best ofs. I'm really curious about it and I look forward to watching it. Anyways, let's take a look at what's inside here. It comes with this beautiful slip. As you can see, on the inside, we have a digital code, paperwork, and just a very basic Blu-ray disc here. It's actually very bare bones. And there's nothing else inside it. And as for special features, there's nothing. Very bare bones. No special features. Oh well. So the next movie up is Midsommar. This movie came out in 2019. It's an R-rated film. It's classified as a drama horror mystery, and it's written and directed by Ari Aster, and it stars Florence Pugh and Jack Reynor. The logline is, a couple travels to Northern Europe to visit a rural hometown's fabled Swedish Midsummer Festival. What begins as an idyllic retreat quickly devolves into an increasingly violent and bizarre competition at the hands of a pagan cult. Period. I do know of this film. I've never seen it. I missed it in 2019. I think I was living in Vancouver at the time, so I must have missed it during my transition from moving from Ontario to Vancouver. So my life was probably a little hectic at times, so I didn't have a chance to see it. But I have watched video essays about the movie, and I've always been really interested in this film, but I just never got around to watching it. So now I own it, and I cannot wait to get into it and see what all the hype's about. So let's take a look on the inside. This is the 4K. It comes with a beautiful slip. I really like the artwork here. Take a look at that nice artwork. On the inside, we have the digital code, and it comes with 2 discs. Look at those, with also some very beautiful artwork on here. And as for special features, there's not really too much on here. It just looks like it's 2 featurettes, and that's it. No director's commentary. The next film up is The Witch. This movie came out in 2015. It's rated R as well. It is a horror fantasy drama. It's directed and written by Robert Eggers, and it stars Anna Taylor-Joy and Ralph Ineson. I hope I pronounced his last name correctly. The logline is, a family in 1630s New England is torn apart by the forces of witchcraft, black magic, and possession. Definitely interested. So this is another movie that I know about, and I've never seen it. I don't know what I was doing in 2015, but I avoided it. I missed it. Something happened. I haven't even seen any video essays about this movie, but I've always wanted to watch it because I'm a fan of Robert Eggers. I would say I'm a new fan of Robert Eggers because I saw The Northman. I was like, I really like this guy's work. So I wanted to go back and see the rest of his discography. So let's take a look on the inside of it. We have just a nice slip for the 4K. It's just the same artwork on the inside. When you open it up, again, another digital code. And here are the discs, the Blu-ray and the 4K. Beautiful look. And as for special features, we have an audio commentary with director Robert Eggers. So that would be really cool. I look forward to listening to Robert talk. The next film up is Get Out. This movie came out in 2017. It's also an R-rated film. It is a horror mystery thriller. It's written and directed by Jordan Peele. It stars Daniel Kaluuya, Allison Williams, and Bradley Whitford. And the logline reads as, a young African-American visits his white girlfriend's parents for the weekend, where his simmering uneasiness about their reception of him eventually reaches a boiling point. This is another film I know of, but I have never seen. And oddly enough, I've actually seen Jordan Peele's other movies. I saw Us and I saw Nope. But I've never seen Get Out. I don't know what I was doing in 2017 and how I missed Get Out, but somehow I did. But I've seen all of his other films. It's weird. So here's the cover. There's no slip for it. And on the inside, we have the digital code as always. We have a Blu-ray and the 4K, 2 discs right there. So for special features, we have an alternate ending and deleted scenes with a commentary track from Jordan Peele on there. There is a featurette. There's also a Q&A discussion with Jordan Peele and the cast, and there is a feature commentary. I'm assuming it's with Jordan Peele, but it doesn't say who the feature commentary is with. It just says feature commentary. So next up, and the final movie that I picked up is Cyborg. This movie came out in 1989. It's an R-rated film. It's an action sci-fi thriller, and it's written and directed by Albert Pyun, and it stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, Deborah Richter, and Vincent Klin. The logline is: a martial artist hunts a killer in a plague-infested urban dump of the future. That's it. It's a very straightforward logline. It's not even that creative. So I've seen this movie countless times, and I remember seeing it when I was super young, probably on VHS at my best friend's house. I remember watching it with him, and I will never forget the iconic scene. It's iconic where he's doing the splits in the sewer. That scene has stuck with me ever since I was a child, and seeing that I was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So really, I just wanted to get more Van Damme in my collection, so I'm glad to have Cyborg in there. I have Bloodsport and I have Time Cop as that double pack. I cannot wait for the Bloodsport 4K that's been rumored to be coming out in Germany. I hope we get it in North America. So let's get inside this. This is a Scream Factory release. This is the slipcover. Beautiful, nice looking artwork as always. On the inside, it's just the Blu-ray, and here is the beautiful Blu-ray itself. Let's do something a little different. Let's take the actual slipcover out. I don't know. Can I do it? Yeah. We're doing something different. So when you take the slip out, it comes with a reversible of the original poster art for Cyborg right here. So for special features, we have new interviews with director Albert Pyun and actors Deborah Richter and Vincent Klein. There's a couple featurettes in here, and it says "and more," so I don't know what else is on here until I pop it into the Blu-ray player, but my fingers are crossed for a director's commentary. All right, dogs, that's the end of the episode, and I just want to say thank you again. I love that you guys are supporting me and following me and watching the collection go. Here's a quick update of the collection. Take a look. That's right. We almost got the third row full. And I'm just excited to watch these films. So if you guys are following me on TikTok, get ready for a couple 3-minute reviews for each one of these films. On that note, I just want to say have a good week, everybody, and enjoy the films and happy collecting. All right, it's time to put these bad boys on the shelf. Sorry for how dark it is. I don't have a light in this corner, and it's nighttime outside. Usually I'm filming in the day, so we're going to have to deal with what we got here. Anyways, let's get it going. Cyborg. You're an easy one this time. I think I actually put a couple in last week out of order. Outfit goes right here with Oceans. Ooh, that's tight in here. We might have to take it out a couple. A little tight. Move these down here. I'm gonna have to get a camera angle for the third row here eventually. Midsommar. Where do you go? Mid right here. Oop. The witch. It's going down here beside. Where's it going? Beside what I want. And then finally, Get Out. Which I think I have to take something out of here. At least something has to go. Let me move this here. This is probably my favorite part of collecting, is I get to move stuff around and organize things. I was at like a thrift store a couple days ago, looking at what they have, see if there was anything good there. There wasn't anything good, but they had everything out of alphabetical order, and it made me really want to sit down and alphabeticalize everything. I don't know if I ever will do that, but some days the E, get out, get him to the Greek. Boom, perfect. Everything's in there nice. I can fit a couple more up here. This is loose. And the third shelf is coming along. Anyways, thanks again, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't mind the darkness. Embrace the darkness. Have a good one. Peace.